Move Over Sesame Street.
S is for
Shake weight!
Or the weight shake, aka put on muscle with a fitness addict's protein drink. Have you tried Tyrone's latest shake? It's incredible. I lost 10 pounds in one gulp. Don't know if it's because of the protein or the food poisoning, but I felt like a new man in the emergency room.
Existence, the physical universe, is basically playful. The whole point of the dancing is the dance.
YouTube have a new feature called chapters, so I've timestamped this video down below and you can click on the timestamps and it will take you to a different part of the video. And so thank you for watching my last video, some good old-fashioned fun. Let's just say the comment section was glorious. Bill Hader and Kevin Hart making fun of stupid fitness products is the way I wanted to start this video.
How old is the guy who invented this? He was just in his garage and he came out one day and was like, honey,
Okay, look at
this
this.
is gonna make us millions.
This is the Red Bull jaw sculptor. It gives you wings.
Well, I always point to The Rock and his cheat days.
He eats for a village.
The Rock's cheat days would feed a small village, but probably still not enough for a Gymshark calorie challenge.
Sorry, had to.
Here's a picture of The Rock with a small child on his back. Finish your Kahuna burger, put down your Popsy, fun time over.
I want to tell these people just for you to know, this health and wellness is so much bigger than what you may think it is. Doctor, look me in the eyes. You're lucky to be walking. You're this much. If your core wasn't in the shape that it was, and if you didn't have the strength to take whatever that impact was and stay, you would have been snapped and you would never be walking again.
This video is intended to project what health and fitness is beyond what we commonly see as a path to an aesthetic, and all the tangents and the paths and the concepts related to health and physical fitness that we can explore. And health and fitness is related to longevity, for enjoyment, for preparing you for daily physical challenges, for preparing you for potential emergency situations, and of course to decrease the risk of disease. Those are some of the factors that I place at the top of the hierarchy of a fitness journey. And that discipline that we get from an exercise program can also translate to other parts of your life.
Yeah, I just broke my goddamn back, right? The dopest thing for me about doing that was not being able to walk, but then being told that if I'm patient, I can recover fully. I can get back to myself, and me instantly thinking in my head, I can actually be better.
Basically, this video is me playing loads of clips of Kevin Hart. Kind of stalky, but acceptable. And I'll be using the example of the struggle he went through from a severe car crash to where he is today.
So I fractured my spine. It's either from my T10 to my L1 or from my L1 to my T10, whatever order that goes in.
How many fractures is that?
I mean, that's your spine. That's about
So you fractured basically everything.
I mean, you got like this much space in my back. So you got to think, first of all, I'm already small. Right? So this is practically my whole back. If you look at this right here, if you look at this.
And so when it comes to the struggle of your fitness journey, it may not be something as severe as a broken back from a car crash. It may be. It may be some other form of injury. It may be a disease that you're having to live with. It may be some other type of factor, but the common denominator is that fitness absolutely is a struggle. It may be the recent pandemic and you are struggling to get back into some sort of routine, for example. You may be morbidly obese and struggling to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Everyone has a different evolving starting place or points during their journey that they have to overcome.
What is the interesting side of conversation about your growth or your journey? If it's just the easiest, I just took the highway and got off at the exit, and right there at the exit I found the goal.
The road of fitness is not linear. That social media projection of smiles and supplements is not reality. If we really projected what a fitness journey is on social media, it would involve these words: frustration, success, downs, happiness, ups, disappointment, consistency.
As soon as I got out the hospital, I started. I didn't have days off. As soon as I got out, I started physical therapy. So if he's telling me I can get back to 100%, I'm going to be better. So the game instantly clicked on. All right, tomorrow we play. New level. I can't walk. God damn, here we go. I can't get in the gym. PT is some weird shit. I'm just taking 2 steps on a booster ball.
The booster ball is what I'm calling it from now on. The path to success, if there is such a thing as success when it comes to fitness and health, is certainly not linear. After all, and I say this so much on this channel, fitness is variable. Your fitness goals and journey is variable and multifactorial.
The doctors are just telling me the stuff that I need to know. Stay within those lines. I'm going to find other things that I can do because I'm playing the game now. I'm never going to overexert myself, but the game is to be better. How do I be better than what I was? Because if I do that, I just beat me.
This video is supportive of his fitness journey. He is not a fitness professional. He's not giving specific tutorials per se. And some of the stuff he says is not perhaps completely solid or the correct way to communicate it. We need to have a chat about the towel upright rows, Mr. Hart. But again, he's not teaching people how to do it. So that's the difference between him and...
Retro joke of the week.
From the barbell backflip video.
And so this is important. Our goals when it comes to fitness and health differ.
This ain't about nobody else. I don't give a about nobody else. I just beat me. If I can keep beating myself, if I can keep doing that, then that means that I'm in a battle with the only person that makes sense.
Unless, for example, you are a fitness competitor in some form, an athlete, a sports person, in which case competing with other people is literally what you have to do. But if you're someone just consistently working on your health and fitness, focusing on yourself is actually a very powerful thing to internalize.
I have no worry or gripe about the next man or woman's journey or their level of success. That's not what I'm up against.
And so long-term adherence to fitness has to have a level of internal discipline and drive to it, ignoring those outside pressures and the tribalism which can dominate fitness discourse, the fitness industry. And I am absolutely not part of the fitness industry bubble. Your goals are unique to you. Your characteristics are unique.
Taking care of your body, you don't know when all of that stuff comes into play and adds up correctly. My healing was a lot faster because of the years of work that I put into it before. Now, if I hadn't have and I didn't have that core, well, I'd be paralyzed.
One thing that I always like to think about with exercise is as a form of preparedness for life. I think preparedness is a word. I may have made it up. If I have, tell me. If not, excellent. And so practically and philosophically, the example I always go to is the pull-up. Can you pull your own weight? If you absolutely needed to, in an emergency, could you pull your own weight? And we can think of that example, not just practically, but also philosophically when it comes to our fitness and health. Can you pull your own weight? And there are mental strengths that we also develop with our exercise. And Kevin Hart explaining how his training over many years prevented him from having an even more severe injury, which he says would have paralyzed him, is a very poignant way of looking at this.
So now when you see me working out, it looks as if I'm back and, I'm probably 98% back to myself right now. But the work that I put into my core and my upper body over the years are what saved me outside of God, of course, in that situation.
Of course, there's a huge element of luck and also the ergonomics of the crash. And I'm not going to pretend that I know the medical aspects of what happened. But in essence, him describing his core work and the strength that he built over his anatomy over many years prevented him from being paralyzed, prevented him from having a more serious injury, is absolutely at the heart of why I made this video, pun intended. And so just a side point on him talking about his core. When we think of the core, many people think of it as just the abdominal muscles, for example, the rectus abdominis or the surrounding muscles or the deeper transverse abdominis, for example. However, the core is actually more than just your abs. The core can involve many muscles around the center of your body that helps to stabilize your body in certain positions and with certain movements. For example, the muscles of the back very much can be thought of as the core. And so that's something I just wanted to slip in to your thinking when you discuss and when you exercise the core muscle. But in essence, this video I'm hoping projects the debate amongst you too as to what health and fitness really is.
People, we dropping like flies right now. Heart attack, strokes.
Yep.
Kidney failure. You got people with diabetes. You got people getting legs or arms cut off from bad eating, from bad eating over the course of years. Take that serious. Don't wait till the end. That's serious. That's not a joke.
And Mr. Hart talking about bad eating is of course an oversimplification, but actually when we think about it, bad eating is probably quite a good way to project it to many people.
But why don't you want to take care of yourself?
A quick Rogan cameo here.
I think they do. I think it's just habits are very hard to break. There's a lot of comfort in just the same thing every day. Open up the cabinet, Twinkies, fuck it. I'll start tomorrow. I feel like eating those chips. And you just settle into it. And then there's this disappointment that comes from settling in. And it's comfort and it's disappointment at the same time. Like you realize, well, I guess that's me. And you accept it.
Let me leave you with this message.
Now I'm like, you're not wasting your time ever. So when those people say, what are you working out for? What are you getting in shape for? Why are you going every day? You don't know when you're going to need to fucking tap into all of the work that you've done. You don't know. You don't know if you'll ever need it. But to just know that you've taken care of yourself, to know that you've given yourself a chance. You've given yourself a chance to perform at a high level on a day-to-day by taking care of your engine. This is my machine. So I'm taking care of the engine.
Of course Jeff is using fake weights. Now, does it matter? No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what you think.
I need to address the controversy. I forgot to record Coronation Street last night. Can someone please tell me what happened?
So I'm busy making my videos
And doing stuff outside the tube with you. But one of the few channels that I try to catch is the Greg Doucette channel. And in his recent Q&A video, he answered a question from one of his subscribers. And it's about Athlean X using fake weights. And I wasn't aware of this issue at all, but I watched Greg's video. I'm sure you're going to ask me about it, so I thought I'd just add this on the end. And I even managed to grow hair in the meantime. And so essentially, I agree with Greg's points.
So yes, Jeff is absolutely without question using fake weight. He's just demoing the lift. And yeah, he wants to look stronger than he is. He's not that strong. He's strong for his age and for his muscle, yes. But he's not that strong, as in he's not as strong as he's showing. Does it really matter though? No, it doesn't really matter.
I think it's unfortunate. Is it a good look for Jeff? No, it's not. Does he need to do it? No, he doesn't. And I don't think he should be doing that. Is it the same as Bradley Brattleberry? No, it's a completely different scenario. Castleberry grew his channel out of using fake weights, performing huge feats of strength and stating that. Also a lot of fake natty and other stuff going on. These larger than life videos, if you like. Whereas Jeff's channel has been built over many years based on his knowledge and other factors and the range of videos he makes.
He's not Brad Castleberry saying, oh, I lifted 700 pounds for 40 reps and it's the world record. He's not, hi, I'm Jeff Cavalier and I just bench pressed 3 plates for 10 and I'm stronger than everybody. He's just demoing the exercise and trying to look cooler with it. So it doesn't offend me that he's doing that.
And so the real question is, how much do you care? On the one hand, you have the knowledge and everything that Jeff offers on the Athlean X channel. On the other hand, he has used those plates for demonstration. That is your call. That is your decision. I'm not going to tell you what to think. I'm not your daddy. If I was, you'd be in bed by 7 with no playtime. Greg doesn't care. He even spits on camera to prove that.
Spit harder than last time.
Personally, I think he's a very knowledgeable guy. I think his channel has so many useful and valuable videos for people. And I don't know the guy personally, but he comes across as a very decent man.
It's not like being a fake natty, and I don't even care if you're fake natty. It's not like being a fake binger, and I actually do care about being a fake binger because it promotes the wrong image.
And so with Vince or Devon, for example, 95% of what they do is nonsense. With Athlean X, it's the other way around. The majority of the videos that he makes are excellent. Are there a minority of things that he does which are questionable? Of course. And in my original Athlean X video, I say that this channel is exceptional, but that there is no messiah in fitness. And what I mean by that is there is no perfect channel. In this case, he displayed poor judgment, but is he a Vince? Is he a Devon? Is he a Brad Castleberry? Absolutely not. And if you want a huge channel, 8 million subscribers run by someone that is not a competent fitness professional, I direct you to Chloe Ting. And so to add to what I interpreted Greg to be expressing, if you look at this, is this a dangerous projection to people? No, it's actually textbook technique for a skull crusher. People looking at that and copying that have a very good example to follow. But on the other hand, should he have disclosed the plates that he was using for demonstration? Of course he should have. In either case, I think Jeff just needs some more carrot cake. And so moving forward, I predict that his channel will keep growing because his channel is built on his arsenal of knowledge and all the various fitness concepts that he discusses. However, if someone could please give Chris Herrier some fake plates, it may save his spine. See you next week.